Mighty, mighty warriors!
Hi! Welcome back to day 2 of
Mighty, Mighty Warriors!
I'm Christiana
And I'm Marianne.
and we are so glad to have you back with us for day 2.
So yesterday we learned all about
The belt of truth.
And we hope we had loads of fun learning all about that.
So if you haven't already, please click the link in the description box below for bonus material and notifications of our next video.
And also, please don't forget that if you've got any pictures of yourselves doing the messy games or the crafts or any of the elite fitness training, or if you just want to send us a little comment, then please do send it to BCT Holiday Club at gmail.com, and you'll see that link come up quite a few times throughout the program.
Yes, so I think you've got everything you need by now. You should be getting familiar with the theme song actions.
Yeah.
And we're just going to dive right into day 2. Day 2.
Day 2.
So, let's go. Ready?
Up you get on your feet. Get ready to
Put
go.
the song.
Get ready to put on your armour.
And
Let's do it.
day 2 commence. Bye.
We are the soldiers of our Lord Jesus Christ. We stand against the enemy and
really glad that you could make it today at least. I have no idea where my soldier is. How frustrating. Well, in the meantime, while we're waiting, I'll just have to carry on over here and hopefully my soldier will turn up. So anyway, as I was saying...
Hi boys and girls, listen, today I've got a brilliant plan. I am going to sneak up on the captain and he's going to be amazed at the amazing soldier I am. So you lot, zip it, stay really quiet and I'm going to sneak up on him. Wait there, shh. I said be quiet.
So when you're in your battle and you're ready and you're about to attack, you must never pull out your sword and then just fling it. Ow! Oh my goodness me! I'm so sorry. I really apologise. I'll just put this down here. Oh, that really hurt.
What are you waving your weapon around like that? Oh, for goodness sake,
Ow! I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry, but what on earth are you doing sneaking up on me like that?
Well, I was going to surprise you and show you how prepared I am today.
Well, obviously not at all.
What are you talking about? I've got the belt of truth. You know, the one that you told me yesterday that would be all that I needed.
Hold on a minute. I did not say that's all you need. I said it's the first thing that you need. One of the most important parts, the first part. Remember, Mr. Peppa Pig Pants?
Hey, stop laughing. Be quiet, you lot. That wasn't funny. Anyway, I've got my belt, so you'll never see that again.
Well, thank goodness for that. Okay, anyway. Well, look, well done. You did really well, and you passed day 1. Well done. Bravo. But now we have to move on to day 2. So what do you think we're going to learn about today?
Well, if I had to guess, maybe it'd be to not wave your weapons around irresponsibly.
No.
Alright, maybe not sneak up on people?
No. Wrong again.
Well, what is it then? Because that really hurt.
Well, exactly. You had no protection. You see, look at me, look what I'm wearing. Can you see this right here? This is called my...
I don't know, some kind of breastplate?
Yes, exactly right, it's a breastplate. So, when you're a Roman soldier, you need something that's going to be strong and is going to protect all your vital organs. We have your lovely heart here, keeps you alive, your lungs, which help you to breathe, your liver, all these wonderful vital organs. And so, the breastplate keeps you protected and it keeps you, because without it, any attack would be fatal.
Wow. Well, that's a bit dramatic, isn't it? Okay, well, in that case, I definitely am going to need one of those.
Yes, indeed you will. Indeed you will. Now, here's your breastplate.
Oh, yes, please. This is so cool.
Very good, very good. Shall we try it out?
Oh, yeah. Okay, come on, let's try it out. Yeah. Try and hit me. 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 Ow! That wasn't fair.
Oh, sorry, I just couldn't resist.
Here.
Sorry about that. Anyway, now to the real stuff. Are you ready? Do you remember yesterday?
Yes.
We learnt about the Bible and we learnt about a specific book in the Bible.
Yes.
Remember which book we were looking at?
Ephesus?
No. We were looking at Ephesians.
Oh, yeah, I was close.
Yeah.
The Ephesians lived in Ephesus. I do remember.
Exactly right. So the people of Ephesus, which are the Ephesians. So, do you remember who was writing it?
Yes, Paul. And he started off a bit of a meanie, but then he met God and he became a goodie. So yeah, I remember Paul.
Exactly right. Very good. Now, Paul tells us in Ephesians that we must put on the
Breastplate of Righteousness.
Wow, that is so cool. But wait a minute, what is righteousness?
Well, I'm so glad you asked. Righteousness means doing the right thing in God's eyes. So righteousness means doing the right thing in God's eyes. You see?
Okay. How do I do that?
Aha. Well, Jesus, when he was on this earth, went around and he taught people that we must love God with all that we are. That means with our hearts, with our minds, with all our strength. Show me your muscles. Fantastic. Exactly right. So we must love God with all that we are. So when we remember to do that, when we love God, that means that we very easily can also love others. So when we're wearing the breastplate of righteousness, it reminds us to do the right thing and make the right choices.
But
See?
what happens if you don't always make the right choices? Because I've got a confession, Captain.
What's wrong? What does it mean? What do you mean?
Oh, I've made a lot of mistakes.
Like-
I've been a meanie. I've been mean to people. They've been mean to me. I've been mean back.
Listen, it's okay. We all make mistakes. And you know, God doesn't actually expect us to be perfect because God loves us anyway. All we need to do is say sorry when we do the wrong things or when we make the wrong choices and then try better next time. You see?
Okay, I think I get it. So, I will definitely wear my breastplate of righteousness, and then that will help me to remember to do the right thing, and then that will make God happy.
Exactly. I think you've got it, soldier. Well done. Very good. Well, I think that should be quite enough for today's soldier school, right? What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. And let's all join back later and see the biggest story of the best bravery that I think we will ever see, ever.
Wow, how exciting. But for now, it's time for
Messy game time!
Hi everyone, I'm Christine
And I'm Emily.
and we are from Water Beach Baptist Church. Emily is going to explain our messy challenge for you today.
So, today's messy challenge is called the Straight Arm Challenge. So, what you will need is a towel, just to maybe dry yourself up, and a glass or a cup. Anything that you can put water in is fine.
And you just need a little bit of water in it.
Just a tiny bit.
So what do we have to do?
So, what you have to do is you have to try and get the water in your mouth, but you have to keep your arm straight.
Oh dear, should we have a go?
Okay.
So I'll go first.
And
Oh.
I would suggest you keeping your head back and mouth wide open.
Good tips, thank you Emily. So I'm going to get my glass, keep my arm straight, and then give it a go. I'll use Emily's tip. Head up, mouth open. Oh, I don't know how far to go.
Ah! Yeah!
I got a bit in, and a lot not in. Emily, see if you can have a go.
Okay.
There's your cup. Just going to use the towel.
Okay. Keep my arm straight. Back. I got a tiny bit in. I got like a drop in.
And a blot on her face.
Yeah.
Well, that was fun. See if you can have a go and get some water in your mouth while keeping your arms straight.
This story starts
starts in a faraway land called Babylon. And in those days, King Nebuchadnezzar was the king of Babylon. And I really wish I could tell you that he was a good king and a nice guy, but...
I was mean! Oh, excuse me 1 minute. No problem. Just kill them all.
He would often...
Oh, wait, I forgot something. Hold on. Slowly. Kill them all. Slowly. Laughing emoji.
He would often capture innocent people and keep them as his prisoners. Not too long ago, he had captured 4 young men who were good Jewish boys who loved the one true God because they weren't from around Babylon. Everyone in Babylon, including King Nebuchadnezzar, worshipped fake gods except for these 4 Jewish guys who, despite being prisoners, kept their faith in the one true God and would only pray and worship him. King Nebuchadnezzar didn't seem to care though.
Hey, it's all good, man. We've all got loads of gods in Babylon. It's no problem. Everyone just, do what they want. Free love, man. It's cool.
In fact, King Nebuchadnezzar was interested in these 4 men for other reasons. You see, he had become rather impressed with these 4 captives because they weren't like the others. These guys were loyal, respectful, clever and obedient. Whatever job they were given to do, they did it better than all the rest.
I mean, I may be bad, but I ain't stupid. And I see quality when I see it.
This was very true. Kids, remember this about King Nebuchadnezzar, because later on in this story, when it really counts, King Nebuchadnezzar recognises real quality again, when it matters most. And the plot twist is going to amaze you.
Anyway, back to
me and how clever I am. You see, I saw these lads were good lads, so I did what any evil king would do. I used them to promote my empire, and when they did good, I'd promote them again.
And every time he promoted them, he gave them more responsibility. And every time they were given more responsibility, they would impress him. And every time they impressed him, he promoted them. And when he promoted them, he gave them more responsibility. And round it went, until Daniel, Shadrach, Meshach and Abednego became excellent leaders in their own right, and all the people of Babylon respected them.
Hey, not me.
Okay, nearly all.
Not me either.
These 2 were also leaders in Babylon. They worked beside King Nebuchadnezzar and were jealous of Daniel, Meshach, Shadrach and Abednego.
Have you seen how these 4 guys just keep getting promoted? Took me 10 years to learn to get close to King Nebuchadnezzar and be able just to tie his shoes. Took them 10 days.
It took King Nebuchadnezzar 20 years to allow me to sit in on the important meetings. Took this lot 20 minutes.
You know what? We need to think up a plan.
We need to think up a scam.
These 4 guys have gotta go.
But King Nebuchadnezzar must never know.
We've gotta wipe them out and make it quick.
I think we've got the perfect trick.
We will appeal to his pride.
We'll keep King Nebuchadnezzar on our side.
We'll get him to sign a new decree.
Make a gold statue in the image of him.
For everyone to kneel before.
And worship the statue from the floor.
We know these scumbags will refuse.
They'll only worship the God of the Jews.
And when they make their stand instead,
King Nebuchadnezzar would make them dead.
So that was their wicked plan.
wait. How can we get close to King Nebuchadnezzar without Daniel being there? Daniel will never stand for this. In fact, he will talk King Nebuchadnezzar out of this in a minute.
I got it. I'll send little Danny boy on an errand far away, and when he's gone, we can get in there with the king.
Oh, that is good. That is really good.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Daniel, can you let them in, please? Oh, Your Highness, Daniel had to go on a little errand, but we are here to serve you. How can you serve me? I want Daniel.
We know that, King. But we've had a brilliant, wonderful idea. Oh, King, Your Majesty.
Okay, well, I suppose if you just stay there and stand still, you could explain while I practice. We were thinking that we are fed up of the people of Babylon not appreciating you, and we think that this should change and they should appreciate your greatness.
And we both agree that the time has come that the whole city should unite in one voice and in one religion.
Splendid. Just hold still. Yes, you see, and the one religion, well, it should be, you. We think you are so great, so powerful, that the whole of Babylon should worship you. You deserve to be adored. Oh, yes, what a fantastic idea. Why didn't I think of this?
If you so graciously agree, then we would love to have the most incredible statue built just for you in your image. And it would be 90 feet tall and made out of pure gold.
I love gold, and I love me.
And so they made a rule that when the king's music was played, everyone would hear it and everyone must bow down to the golden statue of King Nebuchadnezzar's image and worship it. This and only this would prove their love and devotion and allegiance to the king.
I love it, what a fantastic idea. Do it. But, King, what if there's anybody that would not bow and worship the statue? I know, worship the statue or else certain death.
Oh, King Nebuchadnezzar, you're a genius!
So that was that. It was decided.
Okay, so worship the golden statue which has been made in the image of King Nebuchadnezzar or be put to death by the fiery furnace. Signed, King Nebuchadnezzar. Oh, I don't know how to spell it either.
The golden statue was ready and the time had come. All the people of Babylon were gathered around.
They knew as soon as they heard the king's music start to play, they would have to bow down. King Nebuchadnezzar and his cronies were ready and waiting.
Oh, yeah, I can see he's got that fiery furnace ready.
Yeah, have you seen our Jewish friends down there?
Oh, yes. I even spoke to the guard and got him to move them right to the front, especially so we can keep our eyes on them, you see.
Yeah, and see what they're going to do.
And I'll tell you what.
Not going to do.
Well, exactly, because I feel like I've got a look in their eyes that tells me they ain't going to bow down to this statue.
Oh, I know they're not. And you know what? When they don't, it's going to be...
Dun, dun, dun. Treason!
Ha ha ha! Let's
go.
Okay, everybody,
the time has come. Time to worship my statue, so let the music play. Guys, you forgot to bow down and worship me. Maybe you missed your cue. Do you want us to start the music again for you?
King Nebuchadnezzar, we cannot and will not bow down to this golden statue. It is just a statue. It is a fake god. If there's anything we have learned over all these years, it's that worshipping fake gods is useless. We will only worship the one and only true living God.
I don't think you understand. If you don't bow down and worship...
Oh, King! Even if the punishment is death in the fiery furnace, we refuse to bow down and worship this lump of golden metal. We put our trust in our God, the one and only true living God, who is able to save us from death if he wants to.
I don't understand.
King Nebuchadnezzar, we love you, but we have to do the right thing.
King Nebuchadnezzar was furious.
And I mean crazy angry.
Guards! Tie them up and throw them in the fiery furnace. But before you do that, turn up the heat to 7 times hotter! How dare you!
So, in the fiery furnace, Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego went. But to everyone's amazement,
Especially King Nebuchadnezzar.
the 3 Jewish boys didn't burn. In fact, they were walking around in the middle of the flames like it was the middle of a summer's day with a cool breeze.
And then, right then, that's when the most incredible thing happened.
Wait a minute! I don't believe my eyes! I can see 4 men in that fiery furnace, but we only put in 3! Who's the 4th?
It looks like... Oh, I can't even say it.
It's impossible. No. But it is!
Right there, before the eyes of King Nebuchadnezzar, his cronies, and all the people of Babylon, in the middle of the fiery furnace was Meshach, Shadrach, Abednego, and with them someone looking like the Son of God, the one true God.
Their God is in there protecting them! They were right all along! They do believe in the one true God! Right! Meshach, Shadrach, Abednego, servants of the Most High God, come out of the fiery furnace!
And out they came. Not a single burn. In fact, they smelt fresher on their way out than they did on their way in.
Remember, children, what I told you about King Nebuchadnezzar being a smart man and recognizing quality when he saw it? Well, watch this.
Blessed be the God of Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego, who sent his angel down to save his servants who trusted in him. They didn't obey my command, even willing to die just to do the right thing and worship their God only.
From that day forth, he made a new decree.
Right, listen up everybody. There is no other God than the one true God of Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego. Only their God can rescue men like this. So from this day forward, I decree that we will all worship their God instead.
Of course,
He then promoted Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego to an even higher position to serve within his kingdom.
You see, children, God rewarded them because they did the right thing.
Let's get crafty!
Hi everyone, welcome to the Mighty Warriors Craft Cabin. Today we're going to be crafting the Breastplate of Righteousness. So, the breastplate was a central part of the Roman soldier's armour. It provided protection for the torso, which contains vital organs like the heart and lungs. In the same way, righteousness protects us from attack. To be righteous is to do what is right in God's eyes, or to behave in ways that please God. So let's have a go at crafting our nice colourful breastplate of righteousness. What you're going to need for this craft is some PVA glue, some bits of coloured paper, it could be tissue paper, it could be cut up pieces of wrapping paper, or it could be a shape. Have circles or squares or hearts. I've chosen to do heart shapes, so I've got lots and lots of different coloured hearts cut up because that's what I've chosen to decorate mine. I'm also going to need a hole punch and some ribbon or some string or some wool, whatever you've got handy. Now, to make your breastplate, you're going to need some cardboard. Now, I just took this from a cardboard box, but you could use a cereal box really easily. That would probably be the perfect size. Okay, so in order to start decorating my breastplate of righteousness, I'm going to take some PVA glue and put it on the cardboard. Then I'm going to take some coloured hearts, heart shapes, and stick them on. I'm going to make them slightly overlapping so that there aren't many gaps where the cardboard shows through. You can do it in a tessellating pattern or a specific pattern if you want, but I've decided to just stick them on as I feel like it. So, there we go, there's the start of my decoration. Of course, you can use whatever you want to decorate it. You could use tissue paper, you could paint it, you could draw on it, you could use coloured pencils, felt tips, whatever you want. Now, this is obviously quite a large area. It's going to take me a long time to stick them on, so here's one I made earlier. This is my Breastplate of Righteousness, completed with my coloured hearts all stuck on. So the final part is going to be getting it to attach to me, which is why I need the hole punch and the piece of ribbon. So I'm going to take my hole punch and punch 2 holes in the top of my breastplate. Then I'm going to take my piece of ribbon or string, whatever you've got handy, and going to thread the 2 ends through the front of the breastplate, one through each hole. And pull it through. Next, I'm going to tie a knot at the back. I'm going to tie a reef knot, which goes right over left and under, and then left over right and under. And then you pull like so, and it makes a nice flat knot. So then you can put the loop over your head and have your breastplate of righteousness completed.
Breastplate of Righteousness.
Well, welcome back to another episode. Gosh, Rick must have had a super bad dream last night because his alarm clock has not stopped going off.
Oh, please no. Don't say it was all a dream.
Oh, it was all a dream.
I said don't say it was all a dream.
Sorry.
What was all a dream?
It seems so real.
What did?
Yeah, what did?
If I tell you, you'll only laugh.
Oh, not.
Last night, I dreamt I was a hero. See, I said you would laugh.
Oh, but Rick, you're so funny. You're a hero in your dreams.
Alright, I need to rub it in. It was just a dream. I'd really never be a hero.
Well, what are all these crates here for, by the way?
Ah, these?
Yeah.
Well, I ordered a load of this teeth whitening stuff called Righteousness. The teeth that sparkle.
Well, I think you might have gone a bit overboard.
Suddenly, Grandma Watt comes home, accompanied by a police officer. I'm sure I've seen him before.
Ah, it's the dreaded Baron Toothache in disguise, and he's got my grandma. Leave my grandma alone.
Rick, what are you doing? This is a policeman. This is PC Bob Up and Down.
Morning all.
Grandma, are you sure he's not the Baron Toothache in disguise?
What are you going on about?
Last night I had a dream. I handed out toothpaste to the tooth decayers, saved Tooth Decay Island and turned it back into Paradise Island. But now, the dreaded Baron Toothache is after me.
Excuse my grandson. He has a very vivid imagination.
And I'll have you know it was your grandma that was the real hero today. She stopped a couple of bank robbers from robbing the bank. She hit them with her walking stick, knocked them to the ground, and then she sat on them, and so they couldn't get away.
Wow.
Cool.
I'm not a hero. I've never seen such silly-looking bank robbers with their silly Superman masks. The eye holes were in the wrong place. They tripped over my walking stick. They lost their balance, knocked me on the ground, and then I landed up sitting on them.
He's not a real hero anyway.
Not a real hero? My. I'll have you know she is a real hero. Armed with just her walking stick, she saw that the right thing was done. She used it to do the right thing and help when no one else was around. Not all superheroes fly around in capes, you know, son. No, the real heroes are the ones that do the right thing, like your grandma. On the other hand, young men who go around spraying officers of the law with bubble guns don't always end up the best way. They often find themselves in a lot of trouble. But I'm a reasonable copper, and because your grandma was such a hero today, I will let this one slide. Excuse me a minute. The bank robbers have escaped. You need my help catching them? I'll be on my way and I'll head them off. Right, you lot, I better go. Those bank robbers have gone a runner. I'm gonna catch them later.
Dun dun dun! Oh my goodness me, what a lot of events. So Grandma ends up being the superhero. Rick kind of just makes a fool out of himself. And well, that's how that went. And all these crates of righteousness, I wonder which one is going to be the best crate of righteousness. Get it? See what I did there? Best Breastplate of Righteousness? Well, you'll have to tune in tomorrow to find out what happens next in the great super family adventures of the What Family.
He's a geezer, he's a lad, he is also footy mad. Time to get up and move about. Elite fitness training, let us hear you shout. Elite fitness training with Callum, that's 1L, not 2.
Hi guys, this is the Breastplate of Righteousness game. So we're going to need a family member, could be a family member or a friend, and you need a bucket, 3 balls each, okay? Could be any bucket. We've got flower pots, we've got normal buckets, we've even got a bowl that you could use. So we're going to grab one of these, Emily. We're going to stand opposite each other, and you're going to put your bucket against your chest, okay? And what we're going to do is try to throw our balls into each other's buckets. Are you ready, Emily? I'm going to go first on this one. Yes! Oh, lucky. Oh, I got 2. Good girl. Last one. Going for 3. Oh, you'll go. Last one. Good girl. How many can you get out of 3?
He's a geezer, he's a lad, he is also footy mad. Time to get up and move about. Elite fitness training, let us hear you shout. Elite fitness training with Callum, that's 1L, not 2. Hi! Welcome back to base. Okay, so today we've got a joke from Jack.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
What do footballers and magicians have in common?
I don't know. What do footballers and magicians have in common?
They both do hat tricks.
Ah!
Good one, Jack.
Good one. Brilliant. So today we learn all about putting on the breastplate of righteousness and doing the right thing. So making the right choices, and also how happy that makes God. And actually it makes you feel quite good inside as well when you do the right thing. And so today, for our song that we've chosen for you, if you look in the description box down below, you'll be able to see the link to one of our favourite songs.
Yep.
And it's called Touch a Finger, Touch a Thumb, Touch a Wrist, Touch an Elbow, except you have to do it with a partner. So get somebody, anybody that's with you, get them up next to you, and you have to just follow Doug Hawley's lead. It's really funny, and the chorus says, every bit of you is special. And you know, when you do the right thing, you feel special, and also you make God so happy too. And I think today is all about being happy and having a bit of fun. So that's why we chose you a fun song today.
Right, and speaking of fun, I think it's not fair that the kids have all been getting messy at home, and me and you and Marianne we're just here like squeaky clean. So we're going to get involved.
I mean, I think it's fair.
No. So we're going to do the straight arm challenge from today's messy game. So I've got your water there, and let's go.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. All right, so
Okay.
here we go. Keep your arms straight. Are you ready? And go for it.
Okay.
Whoopsie! Whoopsie daisy! See you tomorrow! Bye!
Mighty, mighty warriors! Oopsie.
Last night I had a dream I was a hero. I hijacked. Oh no,
It's all right.
I had it.
Oopsie.
That completely got me. How am I doing this? I know that really surprised me as well.
Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow with another episode, and we'll see what happens.
See you next week. I mean, tomorrow.
Oopsie.
That was me! Oh, excuse me. Hold on 1 second. No problem. Just kill them all.
He would often...
Oh, wait, excuse me. I forgot something very important.
I knew you were going to laugh.
Oopsie.
Yes!